Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Eldritch with me, Rainbow20. Where we last left off, we made it to floor 2 of the Dagon dungeon. Let's go back to murdering things, shall we? Toxic fruit. You can use fruit to replenish your life temporarily, but toxic fruit is, of course, not the best thing to eat, in most cases. You can do it if you really need the health buff, but it's much better to just find meat. Disgusting creatures. And here's me running around at hyper speed, knifing everything to death. Which is something you're not supposed to do, but then again, this is the very first level, and the very first level is, above all things, lenient. Also, the gun is more powerful than the knife. So here we have a hypnotic statue. Ya Cthulhu, Ya Dagon. Aim at a creature and press right mouse button to hypnotize it. Hypnotized creatures will not fight for you. Be careful, strong-willed creatures may shake off the hypnotic effect after a short time. Yeah. Much better suited to my playstyle. Also, pick up all revolvers. They just give you more ammo. I hear you, bloody creatures. I just went a huge bloody circle. Right, so what pathway did I miss? I really... Ooh! Let's go steal from a bank. Worth it in terms of artifacts, which I can use for spell casting when I'm actually going to be casting spells at a later time. And I can always deposit some, so I'm just going to deposit maybe enough to just leave me with a large amount in the event of my unfortunate demise, which I don't believe is possible as of yet. What statue might this be? I think this is a speed boost statue. A springy statue, never mind. I can always go back and get the hypnotic statue. Lift power. Hurl yourself upwards. Lifts can be used even while airborne, allowing you to reach any height. Costs 1 token to lift. I don't think I've ever seen this one. I think I've seen a speed boosting one, but not a high jump. And as such, let us go and exploit this. Thought you were actually going to get me there. I was actually somewhat worried. Let's just run. It's not like they have anything that can stop me as of yet. Albeit, knowing Dagon's place, they are more than capable of stopping me once I find a very specific creature, but until then, we're quite fine. Oh, and there's no penalty for doing this. Just going in between statues. You can just flip-flop powers as necessary. Oh, so they actually have an attack delay. That just makes them even easier, because you can dodge them now. Now, methinks that I hear one of the creatures I hate fighting in the whisper of the wind type deal, but I can't be certain. Also, why the heck they would leave revolvers lying around is beyond me. This just speaks of pure stupidity on their part. And here's another new creature. As I have the ammunition, I'm just going to shoot it once and be done with it. Ah, shot. Now you'd think that because Eldritch abominations from beyond time and space and beyond the veil, they would know something about my previous transgressions. But unfortunately that is not the case. I need to do this. Now I see you hiding up there, but you're not going to reach me. More bullets for the bullet god. These aren't the deep ones of horror and legend. One must assume that these deep ones are probably young, by comparison. Oh. Hello. Nice to meet you. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Wow, I'm dumb. I really am dumb. Death. When your health is depleted, you will die. After death, you will be resurrected in the library. Your possessions will be lost, but the artifacts in your bank chest will stay, and any books you have unlocked will remain unlocked. You can also start a new life at any time by selecting Resurrect in the pause menu. I am dumb. In the highest sense of the term, I wasn't dodging those shots in the slightest. I can tell you everything I did wrong there. But that doesn't mean we'll stop here. We'll start anew. And let us go. But let's change our form a bit. We had that weird Mercury. Did it change our body? There's Mercury. Mercury, Mercury, Mercury. Close. Nah. Sure, why not? No, we'll go with you, Dapper Man. Oh, we can unlock these books. This is a lot easier, but let's go. So right off the bat, we're gonna get a compass and read our Explorer's Journal. And right off the bat, right off the bat, we find plenty of supplies. This is akin to a one-shot attack, ranged attack, but it can have its uses. Right now we're just hunting around for our weapon, but I'm not above this. That's effective. No. Don't knock rocks until you try them. I will pick up some dynamite, though, just in case the game decides to screw with me and send a particularly dangerous creature after me that I've yet to meet. Please note, we're in Dagon's domain, and where Dagon's domain lies, more aquatic creatures appear. For those versed in Lovecraftian lore, what I'm attempting to imply is that multi-tendrilled, ever-changing horrors exist here, that we have yet to meet one. And, well, we won't meet them for a long time, and I instinctively hit the F key for a flashlight when I knew full well that that didn't exist. Ugh. Ooh, magic. Unstable, which is the teleport power. I can throw a beacon, and then I can teleport to it. Press and hold to retrieve the beacon, and it costs a fair amount of those, it costs a fair amount of the artifacts, but I have enough in storage to make it worthwhile, but no, I'm not going to do that now, am I? I'm going to keep the dynamite around. It's just light enough. Unfortunately, I have no such intention. I had no such intention of actually going through that in order to collect the revolver and other devices. So I'm just going to blow a hole in the wall. And collect all the artifacts. And as you can see, we're basically the exact same. We're a tad slower than before, but That shouldn't be an issue. Oh, hi there. Please tell me I'm not the only one hearing that. For some reason in this place, enemies will just randomly attack one another, whether it's some design of a mad deity, or some other, more sinister power. They could be used to our advantage. And good news, everyone. We've just found our first fountain. As you can see, our health is even greater than before. Well, it's not like they can really harm me. Oh, did I kill them both? Amazing. So with some clever tactics, you can circumvent most obstacles. Seems like the mad god is playing heck with my computer right now. But with some clever work, you can circumvent most obstacles and not have to worry about them in the slightest. What I'm saying is the exact same thing, but what I mean is that there's no task too trivial and can't find a way around it that doesn't involve the direct approach. That involves the direct approach. And you can clearly see that I'm trying to use this Let's Play ability. This Let's Playing to try to improve my speaking ability. So there's Knock, but I don't see any reason to go after Knock, because it's not one of the most useful powers to me. Being the master of unlocking that I am, I will find a way around that doesn't involve a key. Except for these ones where you have to use a key, as there is no alternative. So let's see what's inside. Sweet. The character seems to slide a little bit, or at least keep momentum, which is a nice touch, but not useful in the grand scheme of things. That just makes movement relatively annoying. Now, one thing you will see is that in later levels when the enemies are truly more dangerous than a shopkeeper of this level, I will make sure that I don't loot corpses that often. Because that'll just prevent more enemies from appearing later. But until then, let's move on. Honestly, as of now, I've only ever found that shops contain artifacts of any note, at least in the first level. I have been to the second level once, and then I retreated, citing that it was too dangerous for myself at the moment, and then I moved into the expansion, which, to my horror, you can't actually leave the expansion once you enter it, which irked me. I had to press forward, and then I gave up, because I had a particularly good run. By the time I left floor 1, I had 7 units of health, coupled with many other benefits that just made it so there was 0 point to continuing without those. You're doing this again, aren't you? You really are an idiot. I don't get what causes you people to just go on mad and killing sprees of your own kind. What could the old ones potentially gain out of this? Rather than Brain Boy slipping in and out of character at random. Which probably isn't as amusing as it sounds. And now for taking on the persona of Gordon Freeman, who unfortunately died at the Combine right outside Black Mesa. I saw that one coming a mile away. Yes, these cultists are the only ones with well, no, they are the second character with ranged attacks. The other one you've seen once, but you never saw it attack. Cultists will only usually resort to ranged attacks if they can't reach you or if they're still charging you. I do like the fact that they have bars down here, but they probably don't serve much purpose other than the human aspect of these things. I heard a door opening. Right, let's see here. As there is something special that I want to show you all, it does dictate that I have to search the entire level for it, so I can at least find it. But I think it only spawns on the second floor, so I might be doing this all just for the health buffs. The health buffs are nice anyway. There's so few of them, and they're all limited in quantity. I think it's more than worth the effort. Oh, there is a shop around here. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm just trying to determine if this character ever takes fall damage, but that doesn't seem to be the case in anything I do. Maybe I should start calling them skittering horrors. It would be an apt name for what they are, but... I wasn't on the edge. Well, I don't think I'm making that one. How did I miss this? Right, now I'm going to do what I didn't do correctly the last time. You see, I keep doing this right off the bat. Melee, 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 melee. That is what I'm supposed to do. Not what I've been doing, which is just steal, steal. And as for usefulness, I'm taking the Destructive Charm, Tinning Kit, and Jump Boots. And now, I am Jumpman. Come on, it's funny, right? No, not really, but... Destruction Amulet. A small stone emblazoned with a red star. Carrying this amulet makes your attacks more damaging and causes your bullets to destroy the terrain. Tinning Kit we've already seen. Jump Boots. A rugged pair of boots with springs mounted in the soles. Wearing these boots lets you jump higher than normal. That doesn't mean you have more control, though. If you tap it, you go twice as high as before. But sometimes this isn't that useful, considering I just hit the ceiling immediately in most cases. But let's just go straight down and into the breach. And as you can see, we now one-shot them regardless of what we do. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well. Retrieve it. I didn't give it back. Oh, I can't... Okay, I should be careful not to right-click then. For some reason I thought right-clicking would throw my knife. Don't ask me why. I'm trying to figure that one out myself. And now we go back to the start of floor 2. Just where we last left ourselves. So, I hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been Rainbow 20 from Let's Play Eldritch, and I am signing off.